This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. Scottie Pippen, dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. For every lie they tell, there's always a real one that got to tell the damn the truth. Let me say it again. For every lie they tell, there's always got to be a real one that has to tell the truth. What did Scottie Pippen just do? He came out and said, man, I went to the bubble, man. That shit is bullshit. This is a fraudulent fluke on the spot NBA title. This is a least path of resistance NBA title. So hold up. First, Floyd Money Mayweather. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. He Knows the Sport told you guys, man. When He Knows the Sport be laying this thing out on red carpet to tell you guys about LeBron James, y'all gotta listen, man, like a turkey. You gotta gobble that thing up. Let me say it again, like a turkey. You gotta gobble that thing up. Get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling, dog. Shit, Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, the 50-plus-year-old guy along with an Asante L telling you, let go, James. I revere him like a legod. Let go, James. I revere him like a legod. And what happened? Floyd Mayweather said, stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? You know, in the finger wagging. Higgity fucking hush. How you gonna sit here and say LeBron James is the GOAT? Nah, Shannon Sharp. Nah, Club Shay Shay. MJ all day. Let me say it again. MJ all day. Because LeBron James lacks killer instinct. That's facts. That's cold-hearted. That's unadulterated. And that's cutthroat truth teller fashion. That's the truth of the fact of the matter. And then you had Shaquille O'Neal said this is a fraudulent fluky on the spot NBA title. Anyone that wins this NBA title in this asterisk of a year, they will be the laughing stock of the NBA. That's fact shit, Shaq. That's facts. Now you promoted yourself from El Stupido to Big Aristotle. You get credit for that. But Scottie Pippen. This is a joke of a NBA title. You see how Jordan, bomb. That's what I'm saying. The Last Dance documentary reigns supreme here, man. This is why MJ had to drop that napalm. The Last Dance documentary. He had to drop that ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow. Let me say it again. This is why Michael Jordan had to drop The Last Dance. That ether, that napalm, that shit that make your soul burn slow. Because it had to remind Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains, classic Dolce and troglodytes, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, i.e. reverse bias, aka detractors, aka panderers. Yes, they exist on the NBA side of the equation. Yes, they exist on the basketball side of the equation. Only the real G's, the super real G's, and the ultimate real G's out here in these basketball streets, they get it. You have to be operating in basketball 303 lane or above. If you're under 303 lane, you will never get it. This is what the problem is with LeBron tards. They are LeBron fans that suffer from retardation. So you take retardation, you put it together with LeBron, and you call them LeBron tards. Because they are LeBron retards. They don't get it. They're brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads. LBJ Riders Media did a number on their ass for 17 plus years via neuro-linguistic programming. This is ridiculous. That Scottie Pippen also had to come out and tell the damn truth for every lie. This is a joke of an NBA title. Scottie Pippen could see this. Because the Miami Heat ain't at full strength. They don't have no Kevin Durant. They don't have Mr. Crooked Little, 35 foot in the shot in the eye of LeBron James. They don't have Mr. Anti-LeBron. They don't have the guy that made the legacy officially done, the cachet officially over. They don't have him no more. So the bottom line, when we look at this in its most visceral, cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth teller fashion, is this, and it's as simple as this. Scottie Pippen is qualified. He's calculated and he's verified. He was LeBron before LeBron. What I said was so deep and profound. Let me let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me? Hear me? Well, he was LeBron before LeBron. So he understands the LeBron tendencies. Just like Scottie Pippen couldn't get over the hump, it's the same thing with LeBron James. But you know what's the difference between the two of them? Scottie Pippen didn't have the caveat of a Dwayne Wade and a Chris Bosh. Scottie Pippen didn't have the caveat of a Kyrie Irving and a Kevin Love. Scottie Pippen didn't have the caveat of an Anthony Davis. That's the underlying difference between the two. So Scottie Pippen knows what LeBron James is all about. Remember, he's the original point forward. Let me say it again. He's the original point forward. So it takes one to know one. And what Scottie Pippen told you, what Floyd Mayweather told you, what Shaquille O'Neal told you, reigned true. This is a joke of an NBA title. Anyone that wins this NBA title will be the laughing stock of the annal of the pantheon of greatness. Only LBJ Riders Media, LBJ Brigade, LBJ Apologists, and LBJ Stance will be celebrating in the participation award era. Because, you know, they just want to win any fucking thing. They just want to come to the dance. They don't care if it has the least path of resistance, a tag associated to it. They don't care if it's a fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot tag associated to it. They just want to ride. This is what Scottie Pippen was speaking to. And Scottie Pippen is qualified, calculated, and verified to speak on that because guess what? Scottie Pippen played the game at the highest levels next to the GOAT, the real GOAT. And when you have Floyd Mayweather, one true GOAT to the next true GOAT, let me say it again. When you have Floyd Mayweather, one true GOAT to the next true GOAT tell you that it's MJ all day because LeBron James lacks killer instinct, that's facts. When you have Shaquille O'Neal telling you this is a fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA title, that's facts. And when you have Scottie Pippen, a 6-time NBA champion, a guy that was the greatest defender we've ever seen at the small forward position, a guy who clearly was a top 10 basketball player in the 90s, along with Michael Jordan. A guy for a period of 2 to 3 year stretch, he was the best player in the league when MJ retired. He's more than qualified to tell you that this is a fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA title, a least path of resistance NBA title. So what Scottie Pippen did when he visited the bubble and he was repulsed by what he saw, he was telling you the cold-hearted. He was telling you the unadulterated. And he was telling you the cutthroat two-tenor fashion. And Scottie Pippen kept the foot on the what? On the X. He kept the lion's foot on LeBron James' giraffe what? Neck. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat two-tenor fashion. And remember the truth. It comes in 1, 2s, and 3s. Let me say it again. The truth comes in 1, 2s, and 3s because the number 3 is confirmation. Floyd Money Mayweather, MJ all day. LeBron James lacks killer instinct. Shaquille O'Neal, fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA title. Least path of resistance NBA title. And now Scottie Pippen, the bubble's a fucking joke. Things that make you say, Things that make you say, He Knows the Sport leaves you with this. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. That's the cold-hearted again. That's the unadulterated again. And that's the cutthroat two-tenor fashion again. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.